State game defensively. You talked about maybe taking tonight's game as a challenge. I guess what was the mindset for you going into tonight defensively?
I mean, I'm not sure what they're ranked nationally, but I definitely think they're the best offensive team in our conference. Um, they're nationally too. I don't know, but I know they have very a lot of assists and not a lot of turnovers. So that speaks to how good they move the ball and make a lot of threes each game. So and they have guards inside, obviously leads everybody in scoring. So I mean, great offensive team, move a lot of bodies around on each possession. So you really got to lock in on the shooters and stay attached. And I think our Scott team did a good job again of preparing us. And then it's about taking a challenge. I think. I mean, I think that's fun playing a team like that. And yeah, I think we did a good job today.
Dylan Jesperson.
Hey, great game, Franz. Hunter said that you guys had a rough game, a couple of high intensity practices coming in, and you guys looked a little gassed when you guys were coming out of the game. How much did that help you guys keep up your stamina throughout like a tough game like this?
I mean, all the stuff that we did in the summer prepared us for this. I think you can see a lot of teams sometimes get tired and need a timeout and stuff like that. And I think throughout the course of the game, we get better and better as teams get more tired. So that's when we really make our runs in the second half. And I think we did that again today. I mean, obviously you're going to be tired, but coach always says you can rest tomorrow. So you just got to leave it out there and then live with the results.
Chris Bayless.
Franz, it looked like you had a little bit more room to move out there. It looked like there was some lanes for you to find. What was the difference between the first half and the second half?
I mean, I'm not sure. I'm just trying to stay aggressive. Not sure if they did something differently or not, but once I had it going a little bit, coach ran a couple of plays for me, and I think that gives a player a lot of confidence. Obviously, it did for me the same. So, yeah, I think just trying to read the game and be aggressive and do what I work on every day.
Clayton Safey.
Hey, Franz, there was a lot of talking in that Iowa game last year at Iowa, especially with Frederick and Garza and those guys. Did that serve as any motivation for you guys? I know some guys talked about what happened last year against Ohio State and how that motivated you guys for this year's matchup.
I mean, for sure. I definitely remember the games. I think Garza had almost 80 points against us. So they're definitely not shy, but I mean, they're not supposed to. They're a good team. I'm not shy either out there. So I'm not the one to talk, but it's definitely something that's a lot of fun. And yeah, I welcome a challenge like that.
Teddy Gutkin.
Hey, Franz, can you just talk about the job that Hunter was able to do on Luka tonight?
Yeah, Hunter was great. Please don't forget Austin. Hunter gets so much credit almost every game. Don't forget the other big fella, and I think Ryan Johns did a phenomenal job as well. Even when Big Hung got a second foul, I think Austin came in, B. Johns came in and had a lot of energy. Very vocal out there on defense, and then that inspires everybody else that's on the court. And it's been on the court for maybe a little longer, and it's maybe a little tired. So I think it's very important that you have bench players like that. But Hunter definitely showed today that he's a good two-way player.
Connor Brennan.
Yeah, Franz, obviously you put on a little bit of size in the offseason, grew a few inches. Can you just talk a little bit about how that has kind of helped you, driving to the basket and really elevating over taller defenders?
Yeah, I think it's harder for people to push me around when I'm driving to the basket. I get easier to my angles that I want to take to the basket. Definitely helps a lot having a couple more pounds and being a little taller. But it's also something you got to learn how to use. I think the first couple of games of the season seen me struggle a little bit with people taking charges and stuff like that. I think I've done a good job these last couple of games of kind of being controlled but still being in attack mode.